between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Taken at the goal line. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
When you're on the road, the last thing you want to do is make a mistake that brings the crowd into it. Now you're not just battling your opponent, you're battling yourself as well.
Ready? Play action. It's Burrow. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early second and long they're facing. Another try after the first down sack. Burrow. And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time it yields a safety.
All right, partner, deuce is wild on this sequence. 2 plays, 2 sacks, and now 2 points thanks to the safety. Offensively, there just didn't seem to be much of a plan when they came out on attack. That let the defense create a little chaos up front and set up one of their guys to make a play and get through and record the sack.
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. The defense, they get to Howell. He'll go down here. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing on 2nd and long. Howell. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. He got 29 yards that time.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
That's complete to John Ross. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. First down, Howell to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Amari Cooper, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taking it about the 1. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Bengals drive about to get going. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
First down, here's Burrow. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Breaking through to drop him, that's Perrion Winfrey. They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12. Another try after the first down sack. Burrow over the middle. He finds Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. T. Higgins, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are back within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is down to 2. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And he tries to get as much as he can here while protecting the football as he dives to the ground. The Browns drive about to get started. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Sam Howell, 78 yards. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
The collegiate star here in the Buckeye State, it's J.K. Dobbins. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On 3rd down, Burrow. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The first look at the NFL scoreboard comes from the Motor City. The Cleveland offense ready to go. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. The Browns at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. They're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. 3rd and 1. Howell's going to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Sam Howell with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by York is up and good. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring.
Now Burrow loses the football. The big fella. 20, 10. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD. So now our referee looking at the sideline saying, are you sure? But yes, this defense has accepted the penalty. So that means they will not take possession of the fumble recovery. Boy, not sure why in the world you do that, but that is apparently the decision. Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Burrow will throw. This is intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. The 40. The 20. 10. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach.
And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Sam Howell on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Browns are able to add on to their first-half lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go.
They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch,
This too shall pass. This too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Here we go.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. He's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there.
Here we go, here we go.
Right back to him on first down. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
So in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one by the line of scrimmage.
A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Again, it's Burrow. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. They will throw on first down with Burrow. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Burrow under pressure. They got him again. Myles Garrett able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that. So I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. York on now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Bengals drive about to get going. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp. and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 20. A good return there, 17 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
I like what he showed me in this game because he certainly has understood when it was time to scramble with the ball. On this play, he shows me that he knows when to throw it away as well.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Powell. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far and brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Powell throwing on 3rd down here. They'll roll him out right. And some room to maneuver. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Sam Howell in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by York is up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. We welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
On first down, Howell. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. Room here to run. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off play action. It's Howell. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Jalen Reagor, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Browns continue to pour it on. They go up by 40 now. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go.
Now Burrow on 1st down. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They go play action with Burrow. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles. And, I mean, for them, I guess it's just more of the same, right? Keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, it's not typical for us to see games out of reach in the 3rd quarter. Right now, they're unstoppable in this one. And seeing how they just came out onto the field, it does appear like they're done scoring points in this one. They look awfully confident.
Howell's throw complete to Reagor. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Sam Howell, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Browns extend their lead yet again. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Now Burrow loses the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it, able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. A solid stiff arm. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 46. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. 46 yards.
And the Bengals are able to claw one back. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell.
Flushed out right. He's going to let this go deep. Back over the middle. He's got a man. Complete.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too. They go play action with Howell.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Jalen Reagor,
his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Browns get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here.
And this throw will be intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off.
And the Browns will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Myles Garrett in there to get him again. That is sack number 6. One off the NFL record of 7.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it.
Past the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase.
63 yards.
And the Bengals are able to at least get one score back. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10.
Flush to his right. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Now throwing on 1st down here. Right back to Njoku. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 5 yards remain on second down. Throwing here, Howell. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A very solid gain of 27.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend its...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Credit the sack to the safety, Jesse Bates.
They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
He's got his receiver, Cooper. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 13-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down.
Here's Howell.
Touchdown! David Njoku from 10 yards out. And the Browns add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21.
And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
Gun.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. The throw over the middle taken in. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. This offense on third down today, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now it's Burrow. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do.
It's another one. We got another one.